In Kolkata, CISF Jawan went on a shooting spree on the streets on Saturday. At around 6:30 p.m., the Jawan, identified as A.K. Mishra, a resident of Odisha, started to fire using his service weapon, an AK-47, near the Indian Museum on the Jawaharlal Nehru Road. The CISF took over the security of the museum in December 2019. But it seems some verbal altercation started this firing, which led to the death of one CISF officer and injury to another. Mayuk Ranjan Ghosh joins us live, in fact, from SSKM Hospital, I believe, where the injured are being taken. Mayuk, if I could come to you, are we closer to understanding the motivation, the reason why the altercation took place, which led to the firing and the incident in which one officer has been killed and another injured?
Well, Abhishek, right now I'm standing in the place of occurrence. That's the Indian Museum. Right now, this is the Keith Street. This is the second gate from where this entire thing was formulated. You can see the amount of police vehicles right now here. It's almost 10 past 5, and you can see a lot of police vehicles right now. More police personals are entering the spot. And right now, what we are understanding from our sources is that most importantly, what led to this altercation and then this sad incident, this incident of firing, indiscriminate firing, is that what we have come to know from our sources is that this man was trying to get a leave, and then he was denied a leave. That is what we are learning, and then there was some kind of a reaction that led to this entire situation. But we are yet to confirm this from our CISF sources as well as from the Kolkata police sources. I just want to show you the area right now. What we are finding right now is, see, this is the second gate of Indian Museum. On one hand, Abhishek, why I'm saying that this is a national story. On one hand, it's the Indian Museum. You can see on the other hand, it's the MLS residential area. Most of the MLAs of BJP, mostly BJP, they stay here. It's the MLA hostel, which is quite a state legislature's hostel, which is a high security zone, and most of the MLAs, they stay here. The CRPF Jawans stay here. The security personnel, they stay here. And on the other hand, on my left hand side is Park Street, where most of the revelry happens, the weekend parties happen. So it's quite a busy area. It's in the heart of Kolkata what this incident happened, and we need to find out the exact reason for this man to fire 30 rounds of bullet from his AK-47. But what we are getting in from our sources, what we are getting in from the police, is that this CISF Jawan, he was from Odisha, and the A.K. Mishra is his name. He was a head constable. His debriefing is still on. The CISF Jawans are inside, and also the Kolkata police staff, they are also inside. Joint Civic Crime, Muralidhar Sharma was there. He went out of Indian Museum. We tried to contact the Indian Museum authorities, and they also reacted, saying that this is a very shocking incident, and most importantly, this incident is one of its kind. You can see this entire deployment here. On one hand, you can see the CISF Jawans, the paramilitary Jawans, they're standing. This is the gate from where all these activities are happening, and on the other hand, we have the reporters also, where they are trying to find out more on this entire thing. And Abhishek, just to give you a context, this happened at around 6:40, the time when we broke this news. At that point of time, you were asking for a reassurance that whether any civilians were dead or any civilians have been injured. I'm again confirming that not a single civilian has been injured, but yes, one commandant level officer of Indian Museum, he was an employee of ASI, he has been injured and he has been admitted at SSKM. And on the other hand, one of the CISF Jawans, he has succumbed to his injuries. He was taken to SSKM hospital and he has succumbed to his injuries. And you can see the entire stretch of this road filled with Central Force Jawans. You can see the cars of Kolkata police, the Central Force Jawans are there. All the security personnel personnel, they are flocking the roads, and most importantly, curious faces, Abhishek. These are faces from MLA hostel. People from MLA hostel, they are standing here and they are trying to get a sense of what is happening. Is it on? Is it off? However, Kolkata police has done a news briefing. They have done a briefing, and Police Commissioner Vineet Goyal, they have said that the man has been caught. He has surrendered. The CISF Jawan has respectfully been cordoned off. He has been asked to de-armed, and then he has been taken to a safe custody, and this safe custody is in the Park Street police station, from where he will be taken to SSKM. That is what we are learning. See, right now more security personnel are here, and we can see some activity right now here, and mostly Central Force Jawans are there. Most of them still standing here, cordoning the gates. This is the gate from where this entire activity started, and we can see more number of that's National Council of Science Museum car that is entering the spot. You can see this car. This also belongs to the Indian Museum authorities, the authority from Indian Museum, who are standing here. They are coming back to office. It's a Saturday. Most of the government offices are closed right now, but most of the top officers of National Museum, they are reaching out. This is the place from where this entire thing happened, and I would ask my camera person if he can show the building there. This is the building which is just next to the CISF barrack. This is the barrack where this entire thing unfolded. And most importantly, this barrack is important in this case because the scientific wing of Kolkata police, they have entered there. The ballistic tests will be done. The test to certain whether it was a short range firing or a long range firing. It was whether it was indiscriminate firing that we reported, or there were more other things that has been there. So Vishek, it's still on. The situation is still on. We can see a lot of police personnel here. We can see CISF Jawans here, and most importantly, this road has turned into a standstill because of this entire incident. It's Kit Street. It's a very important stretch of Kolkata. Just next to it is the Vidhan Sabha, the High Court. Everything is just a walks away from here. So this, where I'm standing right now, is the heart of the city, where at 6:40 p.m. this entire thing, this shootout happened.